Hey there, boxing world. As we all know, tomorrow we are gonna have a fight between David Benavidez and David Morrell. But today they had their weigh-in and they both made weight, so we have a fight tomorrow. And the weight was 174.2 for both fighters. They both made exactly the same weight, so that's really a good thing. But I really like what David Benavidez and David Morrell are doing, because not a lot of fighters are down to do that. They're not down for the scrap. But man, I really think that this fight should have marinated a little bit more. Hey, but give it up to David Morrell for stepping up to a great fighter like David Benavidez, because I actually think we have a special fighter in the making. Yes, the fight is gonna be taking place in Las Vegas at a 175-pound limit and for both belts, so it's gonna be a unification fight. And I'm really going for David Benavidez, even though I also think that David Morrell is a live dog in this fight. I actually believe that if you're not named Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, the next two best fighters is David Morrell and David Benavidez. And I really want the winner between Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev fight the winner between David Benavidez and David Morrell. That would be amazing, like a little tournament. And I also believe that the loser should fight as well, because I still want to see these fighters fight, and the Mayweather effect is pretty much gone, which I mean, I really do love Mayweather, but he kind of killed boxing because it was all about him and all about Pacquiao, and nobody else got a slice of the pie. But you know, I mean, yeah, good thing boxing is changing, thanks to Mr. Turkey a la Sheik. Back to the fight. Now, if you guys don't order this fight and stream it, that is messed up, man. These are two of the best fighting the best at their best. So you know what? We gotta give a big old applause to these guys, and these guys gotta get paid. Everybody order this pay-per-view. I guarantee you it's gonna be fireworks. I mean, this fight was well promoted, and all you see is David Morrell versus David Benavidez everywhere you go. And I believe he is becoming one of the faces of boxing for sure, right next to Gervonta Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez. I think David Benavidez is in the mix. I think Ryan Garcia is one of the faces of boxing as well. Speak of the devil, I actually heard that Ryan Garcia actually got into VADA. Devin Haney said no, it's either VADA or nada. But everybody knows that Ryan Garcia did not take anything, because this guy looked exhausted after every little flurry. You know what? I mean, if you look at it, I mean, the signs are there. I mean, I was born in the morning, but not this morning. But back to the David fight. I can't wait for this fight. I actually have David Benavidez beating David Morrell. I really do not think he's gonna walk through David Morrell. I believe he has to actually hurt David Morrell before he can overwhelm him, because I really do think in the later rounds David Benavidez is gonna overwhelm David Morrell. I really do not think that anybody can beat David Benavidez. Not Artur Beterbiev, not Dimitri Bivol, and not David Morrell. I believe David Benavidez is a special fighter, and that's why he is ducked so much. Canelo does not want to fight him, and he is one of the faces of boxing. But I really do not think Canelo is scared of David Benavidez. I just believe that he wants a high price and he will fight him. But I actually have David Benavidez beating everybody at 175, and it takes a long time to make these fights. So I mean, it takes maybe like a year and a half to fight these three guys, and that's if David Benavidez does not take a tune-up. If he takes a tune-up, it's gonna take a longer time. So by the time that happens, there's gonna be other young people coming up in boxing that you know, when you have a shorter when you're on your younger career, you fight more often because these oppositions are not that tough. So it takes a really long time for these guys to fight, and you know, these up and comers are wanna fight David Benavidez. But if there's nobody coming up, I see him going up to cruiserweight and fighting all the cruiserweights. So I believe David Benavidez is gonna be topping off at a cruiserweight, but who knows, if he goes to heavyweight, that'll be cool too, because I believe he is bigger than Roy Jones, and Roy Jones did it, and I believe that David Benavidez is pretty special. So I mean, he's gonna have to go at the end of his career to actually know how special he is, but right now he does pass the special eye test. This fight is brought to you guys by the PBC. Great job, PBC. What a stacked card, guys. I cannot wait for this fight. I'm pretty sure this event is gonna be worth every penny, so everybody pay for them pay-per-views. Remember guys, I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest, and if you want to hop out your boy, throw $1 at the super thanks. I gotta roll. Peace.